Yeah, hi everyone. So today we are going to discuss about one question. That question is very simple question, but it's a very easy, but it's a logical question. So I'm going to take. Okay. So now I'm going to say that. So what does it means in a XYZ company is there? So in that XYZ company, so if any user, so the user is nothing but like an employee. If any user is less than 5 years of experience, so then automatically it cannot allow any creation of any incident. Like a for example, in an incident, so first of all, I'll write the question. So what first of all you can see here, um, the only users above, for example, not 5 years, 10 years are the 10 years. So experience, okay. So can submit the form, okay. So got it. If not, so what happened? So if not, the alert message says will display. Okay, so this is the one question, one query is there in our ServiceNow site. You can see only users about 10 years of experience can submit the form. Okay, if not, the alert message will display. What kind of alert message, whatever it may be. So you can use any alert message. So how to do this, how to write the scripting and everything, I'll show in a ServiceNow. Okay, now, so that's why you can see so we'll go to our personal developer instance. In that personal developer instance, I'm going to use a, first of all, you can just create one field in your user table because of the reason. So we are going to check with your experience. Okay. So actually, is when normally the user table is not having experience field. That's why. So I'm going to create one user field. Sorry, in a experience field in a user table, right? So that's the reason, first of all, I want to create one field in your user table. So that's why you can go to the tables. In the tables, what is the table name? User table, right? So simply click on user table. Okay, just I'll check it. Where is that user table? So where is the user table? Sys underscore user, right? Import user is there. Where is the sys underscore user? Just a minute. Sys underscore user. Yeah, I think it's this is fine. So user table, just simply I'll click on user table. Okay. So now I'm going to add a one field. So that is the experience. What is that? Experience field. So just I'll create one field, experience. Okay. So experience. So that too it is a string. Okay, fine, it's fine. Now I'm going to save this, update one. Then I'll go to user table. You can just see, I'll click on new user. Sorry, it's a table, right? So not for the table, users. Simply left side, I'll go to the users, user administration. In the user administration, I'll create a new users. So I want to create a new user because of the reason we need to test it. Okay. So where is the view experience? Experience is here, right? So I don't want to use this in this area. I want to make it configuration form design. So I'll go to form design. I'll make it. So experience field is a below of a like a phone number or somewhere, some other area. I need to keep. Okay. I think it will take a little bit time. Fine. I think it is opening. Now, where is the experience? Yes, this is the experience. Just I'm going to keep above a photo. That's it. Okay. When I'm ready to just refresh it. Yeah. So experience field is just looking below of a mobile phone, right? Okay. Now I'll try to create the so one user. Okay. So because we need to check with this experience. So I'm going to test user. So test user, and this is a test, and last name is a user. So that's fine enough. I'm going to keep everything is empty. Okay, nothing to worry. So experience is a 8 years. Simple. I given as an 8 number. Okay. So simply I'll try to submit this form, test user form. Yes, user was created, and where is the test one? Wait. So I'll open that one, test user again, because of the reason I need to assign a rules to this user. So because so these user can try to submit the incident form. So the incident form will try to submit with your all the fields means so with your so ITL user is can possible to so see that all the fields in your incident table. That's the reason. So I need to go and the roles we can go. I need to add the roles to this particular test user. So what role are we are going to assign? We are going to assign to the ITIL user, right? ITIL. Yeah, ITIL save. That's fine. Okay, so that's fine. So everything will be fine. So now just I'm ready to update this one. So I'm going to update this one. Fine. So now let's we go to our coding area. So incident form. First of all, I'll go to the incident form, incident dot form, right? So in the next tab, we are going to see. So this is a form. Now I'm going to check. So whether the caller is nothing but now we are taking as a test user. So the test user is test user actually so who is submitting this form for this whose purpose, so the caller purpose, right? The caller is nothing but that is a so person who raised a ticket, so incident ticket, that's the reason. So that's the reason if that person is below of a 10 years experience, so we are unable to allow to create a incident form. That is the major motto of our scripting. So now we can go to that area. So right click on this header and configure and business, sorry, client scripts. So while submitting only we can so check each and everything. That's the reason. Now I'll go to this new of a client script. I'll write a new client script. I'll click on new. So what does it means? Experience, right? So name of the client script is a simply you can just give a valuable name. So related also related name we can give. So what kind of the name we can provide me simple experience below. So just a minute, it will open. Yes. So experience. So below 10. That's it. So on submit, right? So UI type is say all and type is on submit. Everything will be fine. Now let's we come to this area, scripting area. Okay. So just a minute. Okay. Now we'll write the scripting here. So what kind of the scripting we write? So first of all, we need to get the data from your caller ID. Caller table is in a caller field. So we need to get the data from this area. So that's the reason. So first of all, var, we can use a variable declaration. So what is that current user? So current user is nothing but one variable we are going to initialize. So we are going to keep a equal. So g underscore form dot. So get value. Okay. So var current user is equals to g underscore form dot get value. So get value, and next one in that get value, what we are going to give. So where we are going to get the data. So we are going to get the data from a caller field, caller underscore ID. So this is the field backend name, caller field backend name. Okay, then find and where user experience. So where user experience, we are going to initialize one more variable in that area. So we are going to test that is a one function. So we need to write a function actually. So we need to write a function in the next area. So I'm going to use the function in this area. So get user experience. Okay. So in that area, what we can take that is a so current user will take. So current user. Got it? So which we taken as a current user, that value we are going to take into a function. So that's fine. Everything will fine. If condition we write if, what is that if condition? So user experience is less than 10. Okay. So less than 10, then what will happen? So we are going to keep a one alert. So what kind of the alert it is? So you are what kind of alert message we need to provide? Just a minute. Mm, okay, your experience in this organization. Your experience is less than 10 years. So in this organization. Okay, so you are unable to you are unable to submit the form. That's it. Fine. So this is the alert message we need to provide. And then after completion of this one, alert message completed. Then after that, okay. So then after that, return. What is the return? We need to just we no need to allow to save that record. That's why return false. So it is not allowing the record to create. So next one and else if not. For example, if that below of a above of a 10 years experience, then what happened? Else. So what is the else? So return. What is the return? True. True means it can allow the form to create it. So that's fine. So what does that means? First of all, we'll take as a var current user is equals to g underscore form dot get value caller ID, and the user experience is nothing but get user experience. Just that is a function. Actually, what does that mean? This is a function actually. So we need to write this is a function declaration. Function. So we need to use. So we need to create this function as it is again. Right? Now, so we can go for this function return true. Hmm, alert else we can write else we return okay we return. So then after completion of that function we write function. So what does it means? Function name user get user experience. So what is a get user experience, and we'll take as a one variable. So that is a user. That's fine. And now we'll check that we are going to take a record. So in which table we need to get that records? So user table, sys underscore user table, right? So var current user. Okay. Otherwise we can take as a not current user already taken. That is in user record. So user record is equals to new glide record. So what is the glide record? Where we are going to get the glide record in a sys underscore user table. All right. So we need to get it, and the condition we need to use. So what does that mean? So use the record dot add query. Add query. So what kind of the query we need to use? So that is a sys ID underscore sys underscore ID, and which field we need to query in that area. So user. That's it. Got it? So which we need to take as a user, and then user record dot query. So this is must and should. So this is a must and should. Everything will be fine. Then after completion of this one, if condition will take. So if condition user record dot next. Okay. So because every record we need to check. So user record we need to check, and the var user experience. So it is checking. So var user experience is equals to, so user record dot get value. So from where we are going to get the value. So experience field, right? So u underscore experience. So this field, got it? So in this field, and then return what we are going to user experience. We return user experience in this area. That's it. That's fine. Okay. So this is a script we are using to get the data. So and it will check and it will show the so alert message if that particular user is having less than 10 years of experience, right? So how much we given 10 only, na? Right, 10 only. Okay. So now I'm going to check. Just a minute. Fine, it's fine. Okay, so it was completed. Then I'll check it again if any errors are there or not. Okay, no errors are there. I'll save that one. Okay, fine. So successfully it was saved. So now I'll check it whether it is saying so perfectly. It is just showing that an alert message below of it 10 years of experience or not. So we'll see. So I'll go to incident form, incident dot form, right? Sorry. So I think yes, it was coming. Okay, now I want to take as a caller is I'm going to take as a caller. So is a test user because we need to check with that particular test user only because I given 8 years of experience for this test user. So the short description I'm giving as a demo. Okay, fine, everything will be fine. So simply I'm going to submit the record. Then what it will show, we'll see. So submit the record. So what does that mean? See here, one alert message is showing. So your experience is less than 10 years in this organization. So you are unable to submit the form. If I click on OK also, it won't be submit because it returns false. False is nothing but, so it is not to create any of the record. If I'm going to so refresh it, then it will okay. So empty form has to open because it is not saving the record. So that is the reason we return as this kind of the script. Okay. So thank you for watching. If you want the JavaScript training, so you just please ping me or otherwise. So in description, I will provide my details and our website also, website ID also I'll provide in description. You can just please just so watch these videos, and if you have any queries or anything, you can send in your comment box. And then, so if you are interested, definitely you can just ping me. I'll give a response to you. And you can, if you have any queries or anything, you can just please ping in your so comment box, right? Thank you very much.